Waiting for their second pick. Star definitely probably they may experiment a bit in the second game as they do have that one game lead, which means that they're not on any risk. I think 5Clone's probably going to go for things that they're comfortable with, things that they know work for them. And I'm curious as to what that will be, what they're actually going to pick up. But Star going for the Jakiro, that 5Clones used last game, but going to pick it themselves, and 5Clones immediately picking a Meepo. Bold. Very bold. And I love it. I think it's wonderful. But Jakiro wrecks that hero. You've got to be really brave to throw yourself into that nightmare as a Meepo. So I wonder which one of their people is playing it. Yummy was the one who played Pango mid, and if it's going mid, then it's going to be them, I think, playing it. I don't know that that's true. I mean, we'll see. It's probably going. I mean, it's going mid. I don't know who's going to play it. Shaker's still in the pool. Probably something that 5Clones want to ban. They did ban out that Monkey King. Elder Titan's still here, although Huskar banned. Wow, they really don't care. Star. I wonder if they're going to go for that Shaker. Maybe that's what 5Clones wants, though. Maybe 5Clones wants them to go for the Shaker. Maybe they want to live life on the edge, in the danger zone. Which they certainly are in. They're down a game in this best of 3. Tidehunter, the final ban of this phase, and Star with the first pick. Definitely. I'm really hung up on this Meepo. I have to apologize. There's so many of his counters still in the pool. Star had already picked a hero that was pretty good against Meepo in the Jakiro, and they went for it anyway. But I mean, when your life's on the line, when your tournament life's on the line, and you've got limited options, why not? Why not, right? Why not? I don't see why not, and I'm sure that they don't either. I'm sure there's plenty of reasons why not, but let's just shuffle those off to the side. You know, leave them irrelevant. I'm really excited for this. And frankly, if it works well, if they get this Meepo really big, it's incredibly hard to fight. But they picked his other really hard counter in the form of the Sven. This is going to be an uphill battle for the Meepo. 5Clones really got their work cut out for them. It is going to be tough. Now they go for the Shaker of their own. I like that pick. Denies it from Star. It's just our Shaker's just in a really good spot right now, balance-wise. He's very strong. Fits in a lot of comps. Echo Slam, incredibly powerful. Fissure, one of the best stuns in the game due to its the terrain it adds, and it just really, really good. And I do like it. Star now likely looking for their mid and their other support. They could be running a 4-position Sven. Fairly uncommon after repeated nerfs to Warcry. But offlane Sven still doable, I think. Still playable. Abaddon also in the pool, and I wouldn't mind seeing that because it purges off Meepo's net. I think Abaddon would be pretty good for them, but also kind of risky to go for, and they're just going to pick up the Bounty Hunter, another really popular hero. 5Clones probably want to pick something that can trade with the Bounty Hunter in lane. The biggest strength of Bounty Hunter is his ability to trade. They look like they're going to roam it, but when that hero is played offlane, they generally, you just get a ton of regen and a stout shield, and you just trade with Janata. Because the hero has very high base armor and actually pretty reasonable regen. Janata trading is super, he pretty much wins every trade. There's a few heroes that do pretty well against it in an offlane situation. Phantom Lancer is one example. Supports like Shadow Demon, because any magic damage is pretty good against him because he's got high base armor. That doesn't help against the magic. And then 5Clones. Grabbing that Bat Rider, a hero I do quite like and is also pretty popular. Great initiator. Right now, 5Clones actually have a really cool looking comp. The Earthshaker, the Bat, and the Wyvern, A++. great picks. The Meepo, I want to believe. I want to believe in this Meepo.
10 seconds remaining.
But I don't believe in this
Radiant
Meepo.
team ban.
I don't. Ursa, the final band for Star, I think actually would have been a pretty respectable pick for 5 Clones. That's another hero, does well against Bounty Hunter. You just beat the crap out of him with Fury Swipes. So if I were 5 Clones, Star's looking for their mid.
10 seconds remaining.
Lina, Quap, yeah, they're going to ban the Quap. Good ban. I like the Quap ban. More AoE to deal with. Just a really good against Wyvern in terms of like just eating whoever you put in the Cold Embrace. 5 Clones themselves now looking for their safe lane hero. Monkey King is banned. They could go Juggernaut again. They had a really hard time of it last game, but I think it is pretty good here. Great against Jakiro. Jug is great against Jakiro. Pretty okay against Bounty Hunter. Lifestealer, also not a bad choice because you have 3 heroes that will probably get Blink Daggers, Meepo, Shaker, Bat, and you can even justify Blink on Wyvern. So good vessels, mostly the Bat and the Meepo and Shaker. Good vessels for Infest Bombs. Pretty good. Lifestealer pretty good against those big, heavy strength cores. Also very good against Jakiro. Phantom Assassin, another option, but we'll need a BKB. It could surprise me too, though. Troll Warlord actually still in the pool, and that hero I think is always good. But they go for something a little unorthodox. They grab the Sniper. Hero getting infinite buffs constantly. We're seeing Sniper get buffed, much to my chagrin, and I'm sure to that of many others. Looking for their final pick, Star hunting for a mid. They could always go for the Outworld Devourer. That's Leshrac. They should get Leshrac. Leshrac will eat the Meepo. I don't think there's anything Lesh can do against Meepo. Ember Spirit, another okay option, but Meepo can actually kill that hero pretty easy if he gets caught in the net. I really like Lesh for Star. It's not banned, is it? Nope, it's in the pool. I think Lesh definitely scary if you're 5 Clones, but they go for that Ember instead. Another very viable option. If he gets caught by the net, though, I think it could be in trouble. So it looks like we're changing up the roles a little bit for Star. They have caffeinated, unless that's a core bounty hunter, which it could be. We'll see. So offlane brew, support, safe lane, mid. Unless they want to safe lane the Ember, which is something else that we've seen a lot of people doing, maxing WE, maxing Slight Flame Guard, just coming online pretty early, grabbing like a Drums, Maelstrom, very early game centric hero now in the way that it's typically played. Very greedy to go much later than that, to go for like the old school Battle Fury Daedalus's build. We don't see it that much anymore at all. Very early. I think a lot of heroes are generally leaning towards early game itemizations and playstyles as we've moved away from the very late game and as something that people strategize for. Occasionally we do see Spectres and Medusas picked up, but even then, those heroes itemizing at least 1 or 2 early game items like Vanguards for Spectres, maybe a casual Yasha, Maelstroms on the Medusa, but we'll have to see what he decides to go. I think a lot of players in amateur leagues are still going for that very greedy build. And oh my god, that's a level 23 Meepo? What? Maybe, I mean, I still don't think it's a good pick. And I think even the best players struggle badly in games where they're hard countered. So Yummy playing this Meepo. Something to be mindful of. Brion on the Winter Wyvern. Trooper down playing Sniper. Earthshaker played by Orpheus this time. And Batrider by Phantom Vengeance. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, Nissa encore performance of that Brewmaster. Jakiro played by Big DZ Ember by Duck going mid. While Caffeinated playing the Bounty Hunter going off lane. I don't think he's farming. And then number 1 playing Sven. So this is game number 2 in a best of 3. And if 5 Clones loses this, they are out. So definitely going to be playing their absolute best. Probably why they picked up that round 1, phase 1 Meepo.
You are a true friend.
My apologies. Just taking a sip of my water. And Wyvern Sniper is an intriguing lane. I actually would like to see, I know it's been nerfed a lot, I would like to see the Sniper buy a hand of Midas.
To battle.
Because at level 10, Sniper has a 25% cooldown reduction talent. It's kind of cheeky, but I like it. Thanks for asking, Meepo. I'm good.
I feel fine. Don't know what everyone's worried about.
Love this. I love this. Starting all that agi and a bunch of regen. Just pretty standard for Meepo, and throwing out those napalm charges without his, they did lose that rune. Nissa going to snag this other rune, though. So 2 for 2, even if it is a little unorthodox in how that trade occurs. I think this lane is pretty okay for Meepo until Ember gets some levels. Once Ember gets some levels, I think it gets a lot harder for him. This lane up here, did they get sticks already? They did not, but they both should have one queued. They do, and I actually think Bat has some pretty good kill potential, at least against the Jakiro. Maybe not as much against the Brew, because he can Drunken Brawler and run off. Down here, this is just going to be annoying for Sven. But you got to be careful about that. Bounty Hunter, the Janata poke is a big part of why that hero is good right now. I think has a lot to do with how he can just so freely trade with Janata. Not even the gold, but that bonus damage, all his armor. He's just 3.2 base HP regen. This hero just trades so well. It's going to be an annoying lane for Trooper and Brion, but certainly doable if they play a little carefully, but they're pushing in with a double wave now. Up top, spitting out those napalm stacks, but without Firefly or Flame Break available, no real kill potential. I do not think that they can kill anybody until he gets Firefly, at which point you die. You get 3 napalm stacks, you die. 4 is extra dead, but 3 is a pretty easy kill if you get hit by a fissure. So he is still going the max Sleight of Fist, ignoring Flame Guard this time, opting for the maximal damage, which I like. And what's Flame Guard going to do? You're going to block Poof, which is fine, but it's really not, you know, the game changer. So they did pull, but they just run in, they farm it. This does create some good space for Sniper, though. Keeps him fairly safe. And yeah, almost dead there. Orpheus is going to have to be pretty careful. Regen being expended heavily on both sides. Yumi already at level 4. I wonder if he's going to send one of the Meepos into the jungle. But up top, they're going for something else. The clap will slow them down. Orpheus does get a good block, but the attack speed's low. Firefly committed. Nissa can't chase, but he might not need to. The burnout Phantom getting very low, but will survive. Does have a salve, pops it once that liquid fire goes away. And Bounty Hunter just trying to farm this, actually, and Wyvern poking with that Arctic Burn. Incredibly annoying spell to deal with. But Bounty trying to farm that pole camp, but actually ends up stacking it, which is kind of a favor to the Wyvern. Now, oh, Nissa very low, burning up the fissure, and I think he's dead here. Can they get him? Just another right click, and first blood going the way of 5 clones. Shakiro not able to get any kind of revenge for his teammate, and at bot, Wyvern getting bullied by Caffeinated, but a nice first blood. And this Bat Rider, Nissa not getting a free lane this game. Here in mid, Quack just getting beat down by Meepo, and I actually think Meepo does really well in this lane. Until Ember gets some levels. Like at 6 it could be an issue, but otherwise he's got 10 armor, really great for fighting Ember, really great against resisting Sleight of Fist, and looks like Shaker did die to the tower up top. But Geostrike, lots of healing, can always send a Meepo into the jungle if things get awkward. And just going to go jungle now. There's a regen at bot. Ember does see it, so that's going to be a nice little blessing for him. And Bounty continues the harass. Jakiro moving into the mid lane, has a sentry ward to place down as well as an observer. But up top, do they want to get Nissa, trying to annoy him, gets the clap out. So Orphelius getting poked as well. And I don't think enough mana on Phantom to really make anything happen up here. But at bot, oh, they don't have any detection. Very, very close. Very unfortunate. They really need to get a sentry delivered to this lane, and Wyvern does have one queued up. And if she gets it down quick, she may find that ward too. So a nice little bonus, but it looks like 4 bounties. Oh, Bounty actually not in position to grab that rune. He's got a couple sentries of his own to counter ward, and Brion just gonna get that freebie. There is no... She should TP. There is no shuriken. Yeah, just gonna TP out. Not much that Bounty can do about that. And 2 for 2 across the map. Both dragons hoarding gold for their teams. Yeah, this Meepo is in such a comfortable lane, I think. Bounty Hunter on the prowl. Dropping sentries to block camp so that the Meepo cannot farm the jungle, which is a huge part of what makes that hero so strong. However, he did miss this camp, but I think it's this one that's the big one. This camp is incredibly easy to farm for a mid laner. And oh, Sniper. They've got 2 points into Janata and just starts TPing. He knows that they don't have any stuns after that. No point in bounty, no point in Shuriken, and up top, try to get that, but a very quick TP reaction for the Sniper. So things are staying relatively even, but Meepo at the top of the CS, and I'm sorry I'm kind of hyper fixating on this Meepo, but it's a hero that we don't see that often, and is always kind of a treat, right? It's sort of like seeing a techies in a game that you're not playing in, but it's played well. Cold Embrace now able to help mitigate some of that harassment. Wyvern, if she places a ward like here, oh, she just missed that. I think that's just outside. But it's going to time out here in a second anyway, and now they see him. Arctic Burn, he's slowed up, taking a lot of damage. Shrapnel, they pop the dust too. They want to keep the pursuit going, but the stun from the Sven might deter them. Shrapnel once again raining down. No one to Splinter Blast, and Troop, he's done for. I think he's just going to get thunked again by Sven in a second. Got the heal. 3 seconds. TP coming in, Sal coming out just in time, but too much damage, and now the Fissure Block coming in, but do they have anything to follow up with? They've got Splinter Blast, 2 points. The Shard will connect on Caffeinated. Orphelius just needs to hit an Enchant Totem, but he missed. And Bounty Hunter's gone. They pop the dust, they see, oh, it caught him, but they don't know where he is. And now he just TP's out. A valiant effort, but Star, once again, coming out on top. Nissa, not really been pressured that much anymore after that first death, but this Meepo level 8s. However, Ember is level 7. Got a Maelstrom queued up, going to be really, really good up against this Meepo. Lots of chances to proc that, and just continuing the farm machine for Meepo. Level 10, probably gets the strength talent. I think damage is pretty meh on Meepo. However, it is 10 damage for every Meepo. And I think this Ember's going to have to be really careful. May even be forced to get a Lincoln Sphere at some point. Oh, Wyvern getting gone on. If she can get her heal on herself, she'll be okay. A Zoning Fissure and the Shrapnel to keep them backed up. And Wyvern Brion is safe for now. But they've moved Orphelius down here to make sure that things aren't as easy for these Radiant Dire heroes. Make sure that this Bounty Hunter can't just freely poke people as he wants. And now, pings out. They've got deep wards in the enemy jungle. They've blocked a lot of these camps. Jakiro is something that Meepo is going to have to be really, really careful of.
Dyer's top
The
tower
hero just
is
really
under
hurts. And
attack.
another camp blocked. Jakiro did get spotted. They threw down a sentry ward. They will find his observer. So not even blocking I think it did block one spawn. So that's decent. But bot, Caffeinated just continuously harassing. And that gold steal, really annoying for supports to deal with. They don't get much gold anyway. 4 charges. He's got Primal Split. I don't know if that's where you want to knock him. Ice Path, the burn damage is really hurting. He may be forced to get that split out now. And in fact, he's going to in a route onto him. Meepo coming up top. They may get this Bat Rider. But at what cost? Is he going to be able to get anything else? The Tornado tossing up one of the Meepos. The slow will apply on a couple. They only need to stay near this Panda. The other ones are inconsequential, but they're not going to keep pursuing. Nissa able to snag some kind of a return, and Sniper, meanwhile, dying at bot lane after the Wyvern leaves him defenseless without any supports to protect him. We'll soon have that Maelstrom too. A much better start this game for the Radiant for 5 clones, but Star have the tools to really completely shut down that drat. The net does connect. The poof doesn't bring another Meepo in, no more nets, and he did manage to get the... God, look at all of this vision. I don't like this, though, because they've committed a lot of gold. Like, a lot of their vision is in places that it's not going to be extremely useful. And not only that, but probably pretty easy to deward. That you kind of identify this pattern of, oh, none of our camps are spawning. Oh, let's put sentries on all our camps. And then you find, you know, lots of wards. Although this one has blocked this camp for ages. But Meepo's not farming that camp. He's farming this camp and this camp. The camp's closer to the mid lane. This is a good block, but anything beyond that, a little redundant. This does provide some okay vision of that Meepo farming, but I think maybe a little bit of an overcommitment. However, it may pay off. Yeah, Big, you're burnt out. Roasted, toasted, and ready to serve. Serve 243 gold to Orphelius. Oh, that's a dead spend. Oh, nice cancel with the shuriken! However, it didn't matter. Just delaying the inevitable, but would have been really, really cool. God, the range on that is actually super long. I don't know why I thought it was shorter than that, but... Meepo having to be careful now, getting low, able to get away just before that Remnant burst. Actually, no mana from Duck. And up top, there is no Primal Splits, and they will burn him to death. Batrider having a great game, 1-1-3, closing in on his drums. A defensive, or an aggressive ward once again placed. I wonder if they'll find it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
No camps blocked right now, so he's just going to go and farm them, but they have eyes on him. And now this camp blocked, but that's a much better placed ward.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
Jakiro getting low, but Ember is here. He does have the slight, but cut him down. And now Bounty Hunter arrived as well. The Fissure coming out. There is nets available soon. No Echo Slam. He doesn't have the mana for it. He's got it now, coming in. A ton of damage and a double kill with the poof. But can you get anyone else? The slight cut down that BO3 getting too low. Nicely done from Duck, but looks like he's going in for more. Got the root and trying to get the enchant totem, but Flame Guard. Yeah, you're dead. Good try, or is he? Yeah. However, Duck might die too. He's got no regen, but a lot of armor, so should be a-okay. Wyvern's looking for it, but I don't know if she can kill him even when he only has that much health left, frankly. Like, she has right clicks, but he's got a ton of armor. So 1-for-1, but Meepo dying is really, really bad, especially since he died to Ember, and Ember the highest net worth hero in the game. Close, second highest, so happy to get that Meepo kill, and just a lot of damage. But he does get a little something for his troubles. Did manage to get, I think it was that Bounty Hunter. Yeah, so a double kill for the Meepo, but a lot of gold. The killing spree ended for that Ember, so tons of money for him. Also got the Shaker as a consolation prize. Drum's done on Batrider. There is the Brewmaster ult. Jakiro also lurking up here to prevent any kind of shenanigans onto his teammate. And that ward did get found, so nicely done. I'm actually kind of surprised that they found that, and the rope committed, the lasso. Lots of damage, may force out Nissa's split. Yeah, 5, he's gonna have to split or he is going to die. And does manage to get it off, but I think Phantom's pretty happy with that. Like, I don't think he's too upset about forcing that out. And then another nice kill for the Radiant down bot. Trooper getting that Meepo up top. The beautiful ice path. The Purge coming out. The Poof's in. Big getting very, very low. There is a Fissure up. Nissa super low. The Enchant Totem not going to connect. He's got to get the Fissure before it's too late, but no! He went for the Totem before the Fissure, and it was costly. Brewmaster too fast to get caught by that Aftershock, and unfortunately, Batrider paying the price, but nicely done by Nissa, able to snag some kind of kill, recovering for him, but a small lead going the way of 5Clones. This game starting off much more closely, but once they get these items, I really worry for this Meepo. And yeah, Sniper actually did go that Midas, and the cooldown talent. How about them apples? I really like that on Sniper, because of the cooldown talent. I don't think I would like Midas if it weren't for the cooldown talent, but Meepo gonna go down. There is no Winter's Curse for Wyvern, and she's got Slight. There's all the remnants committed, but that should be a free kill for Quack. Sleight of Fists. He might die. Assassinate is available, and that should be an easy one. And a nice bit of gold going the way of that Sniper, who I think may become the real threat in this game. But Ember now at the top of the net, Worth getting kill after kill. Very close on gold and roughly even on XP as well, with a slight advantage. 300 experience going the way of 5Clones. Taking a look at this XP or team net worth graph, incredibly even, and XP slightly in favor of 5Clones. So a really even game so far. I think a lot of XP likely to stay in favor of 5Clones just because of the Sniper Midas. But again, I'm really worried about this Meepo. I think Yummy's going to have to put... I keep switching how I'm saying that name, and I apologize. It's probably pretty annoying. It's pretty difficult, I think, because Meepo doesn't have the margin of error, the room for error that I think these Dire Heroes have. Ember Spirit dies a couple times, whatever. He can catch up. Sven dies a couple times, who cares? It's Sven. Brew dies a couple times, who cares? It's a Brew. Meepo has every counter... some of the best counters in this game to him. Ember Spirit, Jakiro, Sven. He is constantly in danger of just dying, even if he plays extremely well. So I am really worried for this Meepo. I think he's going to need to be incredibly cautious. He's going to have to play extremely well. My apologies again, just trying to drink some water, which I am now out of. But Mask of Madness finished on Sven, and frankly, I don't hate that item on Sven, but I wouldn't say I think too many people go that item. I would much rather have seen him pick up a Vlad's, but I'm actually wondering if they're giving that to the Brewmaster. He doesn't have one queued either. I think Vlad's would be quite good for their team. I'm sure, yeah, someone's, okay, so the Bounty's getting it. So they just were kind of like, okay, if Bounty's going to get it, I'm not going to, of course. And I like that. I like that. Batrider going for those travels before he gets the Blink Dagger. I really like that. School of thought being, if he's just really, really fast, it doesn't only benefit Lasso. It benefits Firefly. It benefits Napalm. It allows him to get lots of solo kills. The Blink Dagger doesn't allow that kind of pursuit. And also doesn't allow the backwards movement of the Flaming Lasso once you grab them. So, like, but backwards movement's not a great term. When I say that, I mean you blink in, you lasso, and you're really, really fast. With just blinkets, you blink in, you lasso, you're kind of slow, and then you don't kill any. You don't get very far with the lasso.
Dire's middle tower is in the wrong end of business.
So I like what he's doing. Sven hitting level 10, grabbing that 8 strength talent, so a lot of health, a good chunk of damage.
Bottom tower has uninvited guests.
Sniper going all in on that range, the Dragon Lance. And up top, Batrider is tracked.
Is under attack.
So he can't really get a sneak on somebody.
Radiant's bottom tower has a
I wonder if he's aware that he's tracked.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
There is a sentry ward here. I wonder if they're trying to bait this bounty hunter into something. They've got several Radiant heroes ready to back up this Batrider. The bot tower does die to Sven, as Sniper did hang out mid. And now, are they going to go for something? They drop an Observer ward on top of their sentry in mid. It's Meepo taking some harassment from that Jakiro Ember Spirit in the jungle. So no real threat for the Meepo right now. He's queued up that Radiance, grabbing an Arcane Rune. Meepo actually going up top. Are they going to go for something on this? They have their entire team except for that Sniper up top. And Dust does come out. They see Caffeinated, but popping the phase boots on the run. Meepo is tracked, so they know where he is. And that does coming out just a little too late, I think. And Sniper getting gone on by Ember. Ice Path. And Killing Spree ended. Another Killing Spree shut down for this Ember Spirit. Level 15 on him, grabbing that Searing Chains duration. And that's a really long route. I think it's 3.5 seconds? 4 seconds.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I think just a little bit of slowness from 5Clones. They seem a little hesitant at times to make movements, to commit resources, and another track coming out. So he knows he's seen. He doesn't have a blink though. None of them are the real Meepo, so Batrider does have a lasso. Does he really want it? Primal Split is available, but he pops the lasso. A ton of burn damage, but I think he's going to be able to get the split off. And now Nissa, with that, may be able to turn this into a kill. Batrider in trouble, but Bounty Hunter going to burn to death. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, it looks like they got another kill on the Sven at bot. And Bat still getting pursued by these Brew Pandas, and Ember Spirit coming in to clean up.
Not your best effort.
Unfortunate, but Batrider able to get a pretty okay kill out of that, I suppose. And across the map, an extremely favorable exchange for 5Clones, and they get that tier 1 tower, so even more gold going their way. A super close game so far. Both teams playing fairly well, getting the things that they need to get. But again, how long is this Meepo going to be in the limelight? How long until he's just destroyed? He does have an Ethereal Blade though, and it's only 18 minutes, so pretty cool. Almost has that Blink Dagger as well. That's just pretty standard Meepo fare. I'm surprised Meepo's 25 is a +1 Meepo. Bounty Hunter on the prowl, might find a Sniper. But Sniper actually looking pretty safe, getting some decent levels again thanks to that Midas, and the cooldown reduction talent is just wonderful for him, but could get himself in trouble. There is no Primal Split this time. The Splinter Blast taking a ton of damage. He pops the Soul Ring, but what's it do? What's it for? Batrider here with the burn, and yeah, goodbye, Nissa. Meanwhile, though, Sniper could be in trouble. Blink forward from the Sven. He's got Shrapnel to try to get the slow, but the God Strength, too much damage. Pops the Dust. Winter Wyvern coming in. Does have her ult. Does she pop it? She does, but it misses the Sven. But it does keep Bounty Hunter in place. He's caught by that Dust. That Macro Pyre going forward. Sven could blink back in to go for something. Shrapnel keeping them in vision. Net flying out. Does connect on the Jakiro. Poof's coming in. Snipe on the way, but stopped. Actually, it's going to finish that Bounty Hunter, and now Ember Spirit is here, but he's hiding in the trees, caught in the net. They see him. The Sleight of Fist, a ton of damage. The chain's doing so much, and he just jumps away. The root doesn't stop that. Doesn't stop the Remnant charge. And he's out. Just a quick assassination of the Sniper. Deeply ironic, but still overall fairly good, I would say, for the Radiant. 2 for 1, but losing that Sniper to the Ember, really, really bad. I would say it's like a 51%, 49% favorability to 5Clones, just because it does get their supports a little further. Their Meepo lived, and Meepo, looking for something else, does not get the connection on the map. Bounty Hunter, though. Meanwhile, at top, Duck and this Jakiro big looking for something, but they won't find it. As the entirety of the Radiant, the entirety of 5Clones hang out bot. Tons of bounty. Did they just block every single camp top? I actually wonder. Oh, another just kill on Troop, and I think Ember is going to be able to. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, unless. Nope, he's dead. But that's a huge kill for the Meepo, but a nice assassination again on that Sniper. And after this, Jakiro, he's in trouble. Brewmaster is here, but it's a double kill for Yummy. Just kills happening left and right, especially in regards to these mids just killing people. And looking at the net worth of these heroes, it's wild. You've got Meepo and Ember way ahead of each of their own cores. Way ahead. 5 and 6k gold ahead of each of their own cores. It's really, really crazy. And they're, so far, who's going to make the most for their team? Who's going to do the most for their team? Pipe of Insight on the Brewmaster going to make him and his teammates much harder to kill. But they'll have to be mindful of this Cold Embrace, as that doesn't really help against Meepo. I guess it helps a little. Oh, Brew might find this Winter Wyvern and jump in and immediate kill. Meanwhile, Meepo did get the Aegis. I don't think they're going to be able to get anything else off of this. Travels afforded for the Batrider. Does go for the blink before the travels, though. Vlad's finished on Bounty Hunter, and a clean kill for the Star, and it was a track kill. So even though it was just a Wyvern, pretty good amount of gold. I mean, a 700 gold swing on just a Wyvern, that's really the power of track. Blink Dagger did just finish on Orpheus. I'm so sure I'm pronouncing all these names wrong, like over and over again. And I'm so sorry. If they had placed this ward like right here, they could have got all 3 sentries. Big mood. Value time. I mean, they still got 2, so still pretty high value. And Meepo in the mid, forcing out the Brewmaster ult. Ice Path is going to connect, does commit the Macro Pyre too. That one Meepo getting low on the run. Bounty Hunter is here, has track if he wants it. Wyvern could use a Winter's Curse, could protect her teammate with that. Has it available. Does she want to use it though? But she gets caught in the Storm Panda. There's no Shrine, and now it's this Bounty Hunter who's in trouble. Wyvern going to land on top of an Ice Path, actually melting just in time. Yumi getting an unstoppable spree as she kills off Caffeinated on the Bounty Hunter. And another Sentry. A little goof. They're still not going to find this. Nor will they find this. Put a jump onto Ember. They should be careful. He's got Aegis, but I don't think he wants to throw it away that early. Batrider has no lasso, not for 30 seconds, so I don't think they can actually catch this Ember unless he misplays. Or maybe a commitment of the Winter Wyvern ult. Sleight of Fist just chunking Brion, and then Yumi getting another kill on that Jakiro. So these mids wreaking havoc. Hurricane Pike completed for Sniper, making him a harder target. And Meepo feeling confident with that Aegis, with that Ghost Scepter, and almost a Scythe of Vice just running around the jungle. But a quick double kill with the help of his teammates here, and man, nicely done. But Trooper, you're in trouble. Hurricane packing himself away, but Ember Spirit jumping forward does get these chains, and quick and easy. But Meepo diving in the back, however, that's not a Meepo friendly target. And there's much less unfriendly targets coming in. Caffeinated does die. Are they going to be able to get anything off of this? Nissa on the run. They're just trying to get out of here. Their heroes are all very, very low, but the Sleight of Fist, they may be able to get the Aegis. He still has it, but it's a double kill for him already. Are his teammates going to come in and try for this? The Sleight of Fist will finally finish off that Meepo. I jump in. Going to be able to find anything else out of this. Nissa going after him, but the immediate Hex, he already got that Scythe of Vice, and that's a dead Brewmaster. A triple kill. They get the Aegis, but Meepo wreaking havoc, doing whatever he pleases. But bright side,
Yes.
your Ember Spirit survives. Even with that, the gold going the way of Star. They got 600 more gold. And a lot of that gold was going on Ember, and I think an unfortunate thing is pretty much all of the gold. Okay, Meepo. All of the gold going on the Meepo, and that's really kind of the name of the game, is all the gold going on this Meepo. The real Meepo has 2100 gold, Blink Dagger, F-Blade, Scythe of Vice, making for easy kills on this Ember. He might want that Linken's. They go on him now. They got the poof. Do they have the Scythe? Do they get him? He's got the Sleight of Fist, able to run away. They can't get him in time, and it's a killing spree even. They lose the Batrider, but they get the Hex. Going on that Bounty Hunter. They do see him now. The Sleight of Fist bouncing around. Meepo getting another one, but Meepo himself going to go down to this Ember Spear. A dominating spree. Winter Wyvern, she has that ult, but she hasn't committed it. And 3 heroes dead, and perhaps more. I don't know that they can find anybody. but a massive 2,500 gold swing in their favor. And I feel like this Wyvern, very conservative on those ults. The ult, very, very low cooldown, 80 seconds. And uh-oh, that dire ward. They taste deep, but they got what they came for. 4 heroes down, and it's really up to Sniper now, just free farming at the bot, but he's so far behind this massive Ember, this massive Meepo. And will it be enough? Meepo is so huge, but he's got so many counters in this game. Ember Spirit, Sven, even the the Brewmaster. All of these heroes do pretty well against him. They've got tons of AOE to handle him.
Now where were we?
And now it looks like a tier 2 maybe going down. Fortunately for 5Clones, they have that tier 1 top, but it's looking like Star just outplaying them. And really, it looks like Duck is just outplaying Yummy. It really feels like mid v mid. We'll see how long that feeling lasts as these other tiers begin to get their items. Ember, almost to that Lincoln Sphere, just a couple hundred gold away, which will save him a lot of grief both against that Meepo. The best thing they have to cancel is probably Splinter Blast. I think they toss out a Splinter Blast, and that's probably the ideal way to break the Lincolns. But it's such a slow animation, the Splinter, that he may be able to just jump away in the time that Splinter's traveling to him so that he can keep his Lincolns on for big targets like Sight Device, like Lasso. If Batrider gets a Force Staff, which he does have queued up, they can also break it with a Blink Force Staff and then try to get the Lasso, but requires incredibly quick reactions. Almost level 25 now. And Sniper, buddy, be careful. I don't think you can do this. And no, no he cannot. A good try, and they lose Bounty Hunter on the side of Star, but I think they're much happier with the kill they got. The Echo Slam committed down at the bot. Sven getting extremely low. Jakiro with that. The Shrine trying to keep Meepo alive as long as possible, but he's burning, and now Ember Spirit has arrived, and Meepo's low. This could be a freebie for him, and it's an immediate kill on the Meepo. It's a double kill, a triple kill for the Meepo, but it looks like it's going to be even more for this Ember Spirit. He's got Sleight of Fist, and he just tore them to pieces. There's nothing that they can do to him. Lincoln's was popped, and it's just this Ember Spirit it's an excellent Ember game. And he is playing it extremely well. Roughly 900 gold going their way. The large concentration of that on the Ember Spirit, of course. And this Meepo, I just don't think this far into the game, I think if Meepo had like 25k net worth, it's like a full item ahead, like has a Scotty and I don't know, other Meepo items. A Scotty and Butterfly, some big stat item. Let's just say some big stat item. Then maybe Meepo does beat this Ember. Maybe Meepo does just destroy him because he's so huge. But right now he's just a bit behind the Ember, and I think that's really problematic for them. Ember now with the 2 Sleight of Fist charge is going to be able to contribute a ton of damage, especially on a pack of Meepo clones in no time at all. Molnir, Radiance, and this guy really hurts. A lot of good vision on both sides, a lot of aggressive vision on both sides. They're watching each other farm their respective jungles, but it could be it's starting to look harder and harder for 5Clones. The first like 20 minutes of this game was so close, but now it's really starting to pull away, where it's getting more and more difficult. The Sniper not big enough. He is going for a BKB, which I really, really liked. Give him the ability to not get Sleight of Fisted, not burn to the Radiance, the Molnir. There's a lot of magic damage, and it's going to be very, very good for them to, good for him to not get stunned, not get brewed. Like, there's a lot of things to avoid. But thanks to their vision up top, the Radiant going to be able to just kind of, 5Clones just going to walk away. The Sniper feels really poor. His Midas has been on cooldown for a while now, and I think that's really bad. But the game getting harder and harder for 5Clones as this Ember gets just increasingly stronger. The worst part is he can split push so easily and pressure more than one lane at once. You send a solo support to try to push out that lane, he could just kill them. Oh, Pink's coming out on Meepo. They see where he is. Does he have poof? Meepo sees them. And I think both teams back away from one another. They still see Meepo, the track. They could engage on him. All these teams are very, very spread out. Meepo's clones are all at the bot lane, pushing that in. Ember Spirit is in the mid, and they're going in on Batrider. Phantom extremely low, and the Slight just wipes him out. Still holding on, grouped up together here at the top lane. And Ember going in big. He's got a root on two heroes. Wyvern, Colin bracing herself, but I don't know if it matters. A stun onto one, and Meepo blinking right in. The Winter's Curse, it's beautiful. They do get the bounty hunter, but two heroes already dead. The Echo Slam coming in, but it's not enough damage. I don't know if they have to follow. Meepo is so low, he can't come back into this. The Macro Pyre burning these heroes down, but they just don't have the damage. Ember Spirit just luxuriantly bathing in this fire and wiping out more heroes. Meepo on the run, he's too low. If Meepo Prime dies, that's it. He's going to try to cut this wave, but he could be in real danger. And now poofing away. He's got just the one Meepo, but that's the only one they need. He doesn't get the root. And then boof. He's safe. But that same cannot be said for his team, who were all massacred. Really rough fight for them. They do manage to get the Sven and the bounty, but it was real expensive to do so. Now a 7k lead accumulating in gold, but if we take a look at experience, almost the same, about 6k in favor of Star. And this Ember level 25, Meepo level 24, and that I think he should go the health talent for sure. The poof talent is, I think, luxury, but I think he desperately needs the health. He is dying way, way too fast, all this AoE, and it'll just be real troublesome. Sniper is kind of a hope, but he's also still, he's like 10,000 gold behind Ember Spirit. He is third on the net worth, but the difference between first and second and third is astronomical, and I just don't know if this Sniper is going to be able to really contribute, especially up against this just absolutely massive Ember Spirit. I have Scotty now done on the Meepo, so a lot more strength to him. We'll have that level 25 talent, whichever he chooses, coming up soon. Another good little spike for him, but in Meepo versus Ember, it feels like Ember's winning, and I don't want to distill it down like that, because that says that the other teammates aren't contributing. But Meepo dies to Jakiro AoE, Sven AoE, and Ember AoE. So there's a lot more happening to this Meepo than I think is affecting this Ember Spirit. They've got that was a great Winter's Curse from Beyond last fight that kind of tipped the scales a little bit, but it wasn't enough. They didn't get, it's not like they got a Winter's Curse on Brew or Sven, or in a miracle Ember and that hero died, even though I don't think he can die in a Winter's Curse. I don't think these heroes right click strong enough, and frankly I think the only heroes that die in that Winter's Curse are like Bounty and Jakiro, which is still useful, and I think actually Jakiro a great target for the Winter's Curse. But Ember going in again, double damage. Brion's just very, very, very unfortunate for that Winter Wyvern. This ward not spotted, just on the edge. So unfortunate. Nissa with a Crimson Guard 2 has an Ags queued up, and Ember just wanting to go in. He found one of the Meepos. They get the immediate Hex out. Lasso on him too. Echo Slam. This might be the kill that they need. All the time that they need. Are they going to be able to get him? He does go down, but he does have buyback. Does he have a Remnant? And now it's Sven. He's getting extremely low, but Meepo stuck in the Macro Pyre, not taking very much damage. Batrider very low, but continuing pursuit. The Medallion of Courage going out onto him. Shrapnel trying to give them some vision. Ember now buying back. He jumps forward, and now the Sleight of Fist going on this Meepo. Can they get him? No! Meepo's dead. Meepo just had buyback too. Is the fight going to continue? Another buyback coming out. Brion alive. She also bought back. Is this fight going to go on, or are they going to back off? Both teams committing a lot of resources, but it's looking like a good fight for the Radiant, for 5 clones, as they forced out that buyback and got 3 heroes. So a huge swing in their favor. In XP, very significant, about 3,000 almost, and 3,100, 3,200 gold going their way. Very, very good for them. And then Caffeinated dying again to this Bat Rider. So a brief glimmer of hope and all a 7k gold lead. Psh! I've seen people blow 17k gold leads. So hope remains, and now Roshan, even though they bought back on that Meepo, they will get an Aegis. Unless Ember tries to interfere in some capacity, but he's queued up that Octarine Core, and I wonder if he's going to be able to actually kill this Meepo when Meepo's full health. Unless he gets like a data, unless he gets more physical damage. But actually, this Meepo build not very vulnerable to physical damage because he's got the 28. Oh, Ember going in. Can they get him? He's got the Aegis on the Meepo, and now Ember, he's dead. No buyback. The Macro Pyre in, trapping in some of those Meepos, a valiant effort, but that could be disastrous. That's 2 minutes without their Ember Spirit, and he's really their best tool at killing the Meepo. Are they going to push this down? Can they get a Rax off of this? It all comes down to their ability to maximize off of that. DZ getting kind of low. 2 blinks forward, knocked back. Goodbye. He's using himself, delaying the inevitable. The Shrapnel, sealing his fate. No buyback on him either. They've got a wave coming into mid. There is fortification available for the Dire, but they're definitely going to kill this tower. Can they get high ground? This is an Aegis on Meepo. They could get the first Rax of this game. An incredibly huge moment. This is the time that they needed. They've got their wave coming in now. Fortification committed during backdoor protection. No. I just misread the graphics, and now backdoor protection down. Fortification still up. Ember dead for 30 seconds. They popped that fortification, and I really don't think there's anything to stop them. Sven getting harassed in the back, throwing out a net, a jump forward, 1 Rax down, Sven popping the God Strength, going after the Meepo, Nissa blinking in, getting a good clap. Now the damage onto the Meepo. Can he survive? An immediate Hex, Echo Slam, doing some damage, but can they get these spirits? Meepo's so low, but he's so tanky, he's just not dying. The Geo Strike, he's healing too much, and now Nissa even inside the ult could die. This Brewmaster, his spirits don't keep him safe at all, and now, can they get some more out of this? They got that Rax, the Aegis is still available on the Meepo. All these Radiant heroes still alive. Another buyback coming out from the Bounty Hunter. They're moving towards the bot lane where they have the chance to get some more barracks. Can they get it though? And now Earthshaker getting gone on by the Sven. He does have the Stormhammer. Yummy getting extremely low. The lasso onto the Sven, pulling him away. But that's just the Aegis. Winter's Curse committed, trapping them in place. Ember up in 20 seconds. They need to get as much as they can out of this. And now Meepo, he's back in the action and he's mad. He wants some revenge. Nissa getting low. No Primal Split. The Stormhammer does stop him for now, but Nissa caught in the root. A nice Ice Path Assassinate coming in, not tickling that Nissa. And now Big DZ on the run. Can they get more? 8 seconds. They need to get out of here. It's Ember. He's coming back. Can they get this tier 3 at bot? Sniper, no. They should retreat. A big brawl, but a 3k gold lead now in favor of 5 clones. And this is what they were looking for. A huge moment for them. Killing that Ember at the same time as getting the Roche and the Aegis. When Ember had no buyback, while they had a creep wave going in mid, it could not have been any better for them. That is literally the ideal. That was the dream for them. It's really hard for them to get back into this game, but with that happening, they're back in this game. And now, Sniper on 2,500 gold. He's got his 10-second BKB still. He's level 22. And what's this item he's bringing to him? Mold. So he's got his Molnir now. I think it's okay. I'm glad that he has his BKB. But Ember, just that Lincoln's does not seem to do a whole lot. Meepo able to pop it with the F-Blade and then just nuke him, then just get him with the Scythe. Trying to get that Octarine Core, no buyback for 3 minutes. Looking at buyback statuses across the board, there's only 2 on Sniper and on Shaker. Really excellent play. But can they keep that up? They've got this 4k gold lead, but 4k at 40 minutes, it's nothing. It's completely inconsequential. That's not true, but it's not insurmountable, I should say. Pipe of Insight on this Shaker 2, going to be so good for the Meepo and his clone army. Meepo queuing up a Manta style. That's a great item on him. Just more raw agility, 29 armor. But it's really the magic damage he's got to look out for. And he did go the 400 health talent. I think that is definitely what he wants. And uh-oh. Track on Arphelius. They see this guy. Can they get him? Pinging him away. A ton of damage. Batrider getting the lasso off to the side. Onto the Ember Spirit. Duck getting away. Jumping out. Caffeinated getting low, but still alive for now. Winter's Curse onto the Jakiro. This is exactly what they want. Keeping them in place for now. Tossing out these nets. Now the Stormhammer onto the Meepo. God's Strength coming in from Sven. Primal Split is committed. They've got Ember lurking in the back, but he's getting harassed by this Earthshaker. Meepo looking to get back into this fight. Cold Embrace keeping her alive for now. Sniper popping his BKB, but that's not going to save him. He's got a TP out. Chains catching that Ember Spirit. Now Batrider needs to get away from this Sven. Too much damage. Meepo on his own soon. Orphelius, just this fight so fragmented, so splintered. Winter Wyvern on the run, trying to get away from these two heroes, but can she? The clap, burning, healing, hiding. Batrider going in that direction, but needs to be cautious. Meepo over here, possibly going to get in a fight, but Brew still looking for the Wyvern. The Shrapnel keeping him slowed down. Meepo, Blade, Sven in on this, getting him low, popping those poofs. Can he get something? Just starting to brawl up the Sleight of Fist, a ton of damage. Just one more hit will do it. They'll kill this Yumi, but Sven, he's dead! But Brew now here, and they're going to get Yumi 125 seconds without this Meepo. That could be real trouble. 100 seconds without Sven. A 4v4, but it's a 4v4 where 5 clones don't have their biggest core. Very bad. They do have the racks in the mid pushing in, and all the waves are at least at the river. A absolute just slog of a fight all over the place that was, and maybe 700 gold going the way of stars at a 41-minute game in a big team fight. But they're preparing to push. Ember healing up in the fountain, has his Octarine core now. His buyback will be up in a minute, but it'll take some time for him to farm it. Radiant smoked up. Wyvern has her ult once again and a Blink Dagger. Can they get something? Can they get someone? The Macropyre to keep the lane clean. And oh no, Sniper, you're in trouble. They see him. Can they pop that? He remnants away. He knows he's in trouble if he gets caught by that lasso, but Jakiro has no such luxury and will get sniped out by Trooper. But now they're on him. Echo Slam, they're committing so much. They got the lasso. That's Ember. He's dead. No buyback. 100 seconds. A minute until Meepo comes back, and they only get one hero away. Or will they even get him away? He doesn't have a TP. They see him. They know where he is. They've got him locked down. He's got the split coming out now. It is committed. He may be able to escape with this. I don't think he can get any kind of kill. And the support's relegated back to the base to defend this. Jakiro buying back in order to stop the wave from pressuring that bot tower. And this is suddenly, we've got a game on our hands. A potential recipe for game number 3 as 5 cores. This Meepo wreaking havoc and that Ember just not saving for buyback. Roche up in a minute and 20 seconds. Cheese was actually not consumed. Interesting. Incredibly close on the razor's edge. This could be either team's game. Meepo up soon, but fortunately 4-star. They do not have to worry about that Meepo being up for much longer than their Ember. Ember will be up in just 30 seconds, but Meepo, I don't think he has Boots of Travel. Has it queued. I think he should save for buyback instead of buying it. I know what you're thinking. Ah, oh, dang it, he did it. I think that's risky. They're bringing him back. They've got 30 seconds. And actually, 5 clones, they just want to win the game. The Meepo army poofing in now. Can they stop this? They've got Macropyre. They've got God's Strength. And now it's committed. They're going in onto this Batrider. The Ethereal Blade defensively. Throwing out that Shuriken. Doing whatever damage they can. The Ice Path stopping the Meepo. The Macropyre coming into the fissure. Is it going to block? It does connect. He doesn't have Echo Slam. He just popped the pipe. A lot of these heroes taking up a lot of that damage. And now they're taking that tower. The tier 4 getting extremely low. Meepo up. Oh, what a good Winter's Curse. They're going to tear this guy apart. That's a dead Jakiro. No buyback. They're going for the throne. Ember up in just a few seconds. They've got the Hex. Nissa getting low, trying to stop it. They're hitting this Ancient. Can they stop it? Sven dead too. Ember's back, but is it going to be enough? He's got the Sleight of Fist doing as much damage as he possibly can, but I don't know if it's enough. The Ancient getting so low. Yummy getting ticked. He's almost gone. The Ancient though, they get it. It's all that matters. Nothing else even counts. The Meepo dies, but he doesn't care. It's GG. Game 2, 5 clones in an absolute massacre of a game. Just deaths left and right. Excellent plays from both teams and an impressive performance on this Meepo, seeing now why it was banned in game number 1 and this game number 2 for 5 clones, and we're on our way to a game number 3, 1-1 high stakes Dota. Here we go. We'll be right back.